It is Shay Seeking, and I'm back with another video. So, yeah. So, again, we're here right now to ask the question of who or why are these women with low IQs that have been discompartmentalizing the American or the God in me in order to empower them. These are women that have had their chance. They're way older than me. They call themselves mothers, but they do horrible things and let horrible things happen to me. And because they are this type of thing, I was just listening to Genesis. I guess this is this group from like the 70s or something like this. And these men are suckers for this woman or this thing. Okay, it's not God, it's a thing. This is the reason why there's been so much raping, pillaging, killing, molesting, marrying of these children. You know, like I told you guys before, this sister energy, she tried to cover up this child's face with a filter, but I can see the face of my daughter there. So they take these daughters from these royals or take these children from possibly me and other people, and they give them to these Muslim women or these other women, and then they mate them with their sons while they're in the house with them. So this is where some of this abuse comes from. So somebody is saying we don't talk anymore, and I really don't give a damn about whatever we talking about at this point no more. It's almost that energy, not without my daughter or not with my daughter. The only way to really break these chains is to tell the truth. So these are the people that'll fly these Khaleesi's around as if they are true. But these are just women that do the same thing that these old mothers do. That's why God is saying these new energies that came in are not going to be regarded, nor the old. It's the middle children that have been the one that have, I feel, that fit the mold, and they're the ones that have been treated some kind of way. There's always a joke about the middle child. So that's why all the younger and the older usually get special treatment. The middle is treated like shit. Or somewhat. I mean, this is just a dynamic in America. You can go anywhere around and find out this dynamic. That most of the time it's the middle child that is in a certain situation that feels some kind of way. Okay? So, well, let's see. Something's gone wrong. Has somebody been in here? Okay, isn't she lovely? Came on, so this usually means that somebody's been moving stuff around in the house. Isn't she lovely? And then another song. Damn, there was another song that came on. She's a bad mama jamma. But again, these women are nothing without my energy. They're nothing. They're actually stupid. They don't have an IQ, a high IQ. They're feeding off the real person that's here to bring change to the world, to deplete that person and have them look tired or lazy or replaceable, to gain the protection from having sex with these men. And these men should be ashamed of themselves as well, because they are supposed to be the ones protecting the youth or protecting the one that's supposed to be here to make change. But again, this goes against everything that they do. This exposes the things that they also do and they have fun doing with these other women, but they can't shake this energy of this feminine energy. So yeah, it's so funny because I'm just about to sit here and use my galactic deck, but it's not here. Let me go check in the room real quick. And if it's not there, then because I didn't take it back downstairs, let me go check real quick. Let me go check. So I noticed they're very childish, and they like to make fun and poke fun and act like they've been doing certain things, like sleeping with your man. These are sick women. They're all sick. And they're like whores, even if they're trying to add up the type of etherical, galactic energy that has been placed upon me. Yeah, me. These women are not even worth anything. They're only worth anything to the head warlocks and the headmasters. Because they're familiar with them, and they don't want to get rid of their junk. So we have the Ouroboros energy here. Okay. Infinity. I don't know. I keep on hearing that infinite Buzz Lightyear, infinity and beyond. Hold on one second. That's why these women, they're spoiled fucking brats. 60, 70, 80-year-old spoiled brats. And I'm not going to back down. So I seen this clip of Farrakhan saying, oh, you don't call your mother a bitch. But I already know, because again, I was supposed to be promised to one of these masculine energies or something. And I already know that a feminine energy, a mother, tried to make me seem displeasing and place herself in a position, and somebody fell for it. You got eaten by the devil. You fell for shaitans. That karma bites energy. You fell for it, and you should be ashamed. I didn't. These people have, these entities or these things have been able to conquer men and women alike throughout the centuries, and they can't do it to me, and that's why they're mad. A lot of these women that are familiar with me, family members or whatever this is, they're just jealous of my energy. They had their chance to do something amazing, but they waited until it was my turn to do something amazing, and then they try to take over this energy and be the ones to save the day. Again, like I said, these are other mothers, bell-down mothers, the ones that want you to sew the buttons over your eyes and go back to sleep. And we're not doing that. We got the third eye busting here, okay? And again, these are these people with this Pleiadian energy. They try to act like they have unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. They are not. This is a lie. The people that this is concerning. This is CERN here energy to me. These people are not. They actually block transformation of other women that come after them that are beautiful and more talented and also willing to step out there, not looking at anybody to see if it's okay to do so and speak their piece. But I noticed that a lot of this stuff that's put on me is people that's been well trained and brainwashed like Mommy Wata. A lot of this energy is these women that are crying out in the dark. They want to put me in the dark, but it's them crying out from the dark, putting some of their burdens on me for me to speak about them while they're bending over and prostrating on their knees for these masculine energies. And that's why they have favoritism. These people already know who is the most prized possession, but they're hiding it in the dark and allowing for these people to also harm. Okay? So somebody could also be creating a new me or something like this. I don't know what they're doing. But whatever this is, the main idea is for me not to get the glory, not to get the numbers, not to get the praise, not to get the support, not to get the love, not to get the admiration, not to get the peace, not to get the travel, not to get the experience, not to get the knowledge, not to get anything. This is what these people do. Okay? And then they smile. They're very good at keeping their composure. That's the only thing they can do. But my gifts show me their soul. So I see that you're corroded. And we don't need you on this earth to heal anything. You only harm things. You only ruin things. Somebody's mad because I won't kiss your ass like everybody else. And I will take your fucking... I tell you what. These are the women that use spell work and their space age pimping to sleep with your man and make they're supposed to be mothers, but you're sleeping with your daughters or sexually violating or being an incubus, succubus energy to your daughter's husband. You're coveting your daughter's husband. Some of these women are coveting their own fucking daughters. I don't care what I don't read that in the Bible. That's not recognized in my fucking makeup. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. I don't understand how somebody would... You're mad. She's just worse than a bitch, actually. And the men that fall after these women, that's what you are. We have the grays here, the tall grays. Utilitarian, organized, intimidating. But I feel like these people are upset because they don't intimidate me. Not yet, anyway. I mean, I don't know. I'm just speaking. This is just what it is. You know, I'm not... What the fuck is left? What is left? They steal money from me. Opportunities. They give it to perfect strangers. These people have taken and lifted up everybody else and filled them in on what's going on in the future. They're claiming my destiny and my future as theirs. I don't care about you. If there is an opposing force, then I will have them feel like it's okay to annihilate these people, because that's what you're secretly doing to me. We have the lovers, erotica, sensuality. What are we wasting time? I'm not on this planet to play no fucking games with nobody. I'm telling you that right now. And ain't nobody gonna sit here and use me because I had some self-standards, because I've always loved myself, because I've always displayed a certain act of kindness towards people, no matter who they are, what race they are, anything. Because these mothers had prejudiced views that didn't stick to me. Oh, don't bring that white man. Don't bring that white girl. Duh, 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 or whatever like this. Oh, they gay. Oh, no. God said, oh, oh, this is nasty. That's, no. We have the Lyrians with strength, courage, and bravery. Okay? These people think something is so one-sided. They think they got it all figured out, but you still have a low IQ. Even the information that you steal from me, you'll never be able to get through. These people use force, manipulation. They're spoiled brat ways because they're spoiled brat pimp masculines, okay? That want to please them instead of speaking or dealing with the Son of God. So you don't matter to me. You're a non-factor. You've already showed me that. That's the way you think about me. So I don't think about the family values. I've already broken the code and I see what it is. So that's not really, you see what I'm saying? You're not going to get me with that one. You're not. They're trying to claim this victory or claim my life or claim my livelihood or my throne or my crown, and they're not. We got the Alpha Draconians, corrupt, unethical cults. Okay. Could be who these people are. Ooh, wait. All right. These men think that this woman is all of that, but they were just sitting at my feet, afraid of what I have to say. But you think that you brought, I give her the power. It's God that created the good and the evil. It's not this person. It's their jealousy and their envy for me, because none of them are made like me. That's why they're really mad. None of their daughters that they tried to offer up instead of me, none of it. That's why they're mad. So they block out messages so that somebody cannot have growth on this planet. So the last coat of arms that I just looked at was an eagle with, I thought it was polka dots, like somebody trying to make somebody sick, but I feel like they wasn't successful at doing that. But I looked up close and it was a whole bunch of arrows on this white bird. But I feel like that's these people throwing their arrows. But then I also feel like that's like an angelic being, okay, that has to go dark and use their dark side to a certain extent. I don't think they have to stay in it, but to protect oneself. And that these those arrows are going towards the bird. But I feel like this bird has that energy has the authority to turn those arrows around and have it backfire on these particular people. And now they'll be the ones with no knowledge. A lot of these people you don't even have to harm. They just have to be, their memories have to be erased or something like this. Possibly. Or they have to be unplugged. They have to be locked out of the loop and see what it feels like. It's not even their turn anyways. It's not even their turn to do anything on this planet. But lie, cheat, steal, manipulate, hurt, harm. That's all they do is swap out children and start a new cycle of this. And it's not going to happen. Okay? Yup. So we got the third eye busting open here with the 9 of Swords in reverse. There's something about to be untied. These binding rituals or whatever these people or these things are doing. I will never be jealous of these women. That's why you can't find a woman on this earth for me to be jealous of, because it's not in my nature, first of all. And second of all, I love myself too much to be comparing myself to another woman. And I refuse to let another man do it in my face. So these people are very covert at what they do. They'll take the masculine energy in your household, take him into this cult or whatever, and then it'll be very hard to find. It might be even impossible to find out about this man. And even if you flee, they're still going to. So I'm just standing my ground where I'm at and shouting out or speaking on what it is that's going on here. All right. But I know that, again, people like Mommy Wata and things like this. And this Tory, they're putting a lot of their burdens on me to have me speak these burdens right now, as if I'm just some damaged, torn up, tattered up thing. I know that some unethical things have happened to me, right? But they don't affect me like that. So did they really happen on that level? Because I feel like all up until maybe 2 years ago, when a certain masculine energy passed away or went away, that, and I also feel like somebody is also getting pissed off because they feel like I'm not listening to them. But the witches that you have put above me is the reason why I cannot hear you anymore. So now they're abusing me or harassing me or trying to amp up the cyber war or the cyber bullying, okay? Because you allowed these women in, and now there's a gap between me and these energies. That's not my problem, that's yours. You need to eliminate some of this trash. Two of Cups. I'm not going to sit back and allow for anybody else to be abused. So why would I sit there and allow for, even if, like I told you guys, perception is almost everything. If you can get somebody to perceive something, you don't even have to do the act. Did you hear what I just said? You don't even have to do the act. Somebody can create an illness where a certain amount of people get sick, and then everything somebody go to the hospital for, everybody will have that same thing, and then they'll create a pandemic. Listen, what I said is what I just said. The moment you give power to it and let it consume you, or you really fully believe it without no, because a lot of this stuff is supernatural or stuff that you may not be able to have proof or, something like this. But I feel like it's my job to tell what's really going on and what's really been going on throughout the years, no matter who was being hurt. Do you see what I'm saying? Because again, a lot of stuff that resonates through me is also, I feel like people try to laugh it off like, oh, it's all false or whatever like this. Well, then if it's all false and we're all speaking false things, then again, these other women are tarot readers too. Why are they speaking on it? See, you want to talk about the parts that you feel like can be misled or look like it's somebody else doing it. These entities don't want to talk about the parts that they play. So it's okay to tell the truth and be a truth speaker and say how sometimes energies will do this and like on Miss Victoria's channel, okay? Or Mommy Watson being fully tapped into somebody's emotions. But it's not okay to tell about the other things when I go into detail, because these are the people that are doing it. So we got meditation, manifestation, visions. And then we have the Knight of Swords here with blood on it. So somebody does have blood on their sword or blood on their hands. Somebody with a very powerful third eye. This could be someone like a Mommy Watson energy or something like this. Or this could be any seer that has a very powerful third eye. But I'm looking at all these little worms or snakes that's coming from that third eye. So these are energies that can control many people. But she would not be able to do it on this level in this new age without using my energy. So when it says remember, comma, in the 10 Commandments, it's saying remember. That's take note of. It's a whole bunch of stuff we're not going to read right now, but it says remember. And keep the Sabbath holy. The Sabbath. Now, even when we're talking about this side energy or these sexual addiction, sex addict, anonymous energies, people going to take it either way. That you lay in the bed and you have a lot of intercourse like that or whatever. Or this is talking about people that can't stop stealing, signing paperwork, going to the courthouse, doing this and that, trying to get people wrapped up in cases, innocent people that didn't do anything. Some of these people, it could be a little intimidating because you remember these faces very vividly from your youth. You don't know why. But these people are acting like they're your mom and dad. But again, so these are people that abandon their children on earth and leave them with complete strangers that treat them like an outsider in the family. And then you come back and you try to tell them something or teach them something or steal from them. That's my experience that I'm picking up on. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. You don't help them at all, but you can steal. So again, if we're talking about this is something sacred where the child had to figure it out on their own. Oh, so I had to figure out the parts that I need to raise myself up on my own. And some of this information, I feel like they filled in the other children on this. They just didn't do it with me or people like me. But you can also steal from them or withhold information from them that will be very important to them. That doesn't sound right to me. That doesn't sound right. It might just be the fact of people opening up their mouth right now that will be able to stop whatever this is that these people are doing. Like I said, taking people's money. Okay? This is what they do. Leaving you with scar tissue. I don't know. Scars or something like this. Some of these people here. But I feel like God already know what these fools do. That's why he made me different. They're still hurting. They're still hurting over. These are people that say, yeah, you have to heal. You're still hurting. You're hurt. Your butt hurt. You're hurt about a lot of things. And so sometimes hurt people. And sometimes they don't, like me. Sometimes the whole world can feel like they shooting arrows at you 24 hours a day. No matter if you go out or stay in or whatever you do. And sometimes you still don't go out there and hurt people. But I will take that energy and send it right back. And if that means that I didn't get hurt and you are, or I don't have anybody to run to, but you do. You see, that's what bullies do. Y'all, that's what bullies do. So we got the Hermit card here in the reverse. Is you're going to have to go on here and take that up with God. Or you're going to have to take that up with the Hermit energy. Okay? Somebody could also be showing that somebody is protected here. And I feel like, again, most of my life I have been. But I feel like these women very seldomly found a way to penetrate my energy. Now, they may not be able to go into this field. Okay? Although I feel like they think that they can get somebody else to do it and keep their hands clean. Like it says in the Talmud. Right? So they can do these things. They can use their brain power. This is what I'm saying. We're talking about some very highly intelligent individuals that know how to make themselves cry on point, that knows how to, act very polite, but they're really burning up with fuel in the inside. It doesn't mean that that you have control or that you're any better than anybody else. I feel like people that show their true emotions when they happen, how they happen, is the most beautiful thing in the world to me. I don't like anything fake. I don't. When it comes to people interacting with other people, there's no need to be. Why? That's weird. It also shows who you really are. Because you have to be a hateful, nasty wench to do the things that these people are allowing to happen to, what was she? Where is she? To happen to your Empress because you're mad because you're not it. Okay? Yeah. So somebody might use this Leo cosmic royal energy instead of me, but this is the same energy of this Tauri energy. I feel like her, no, it's another girl. I can't remember what her name is. She has a daughter. I don't care what nobody say. It's one of her daughters or one of her seeds or someone that's in the likeness of her. It's a feminine energy. She has curly, naturally hair. She's like light skin, but I can't remember. Well, if y'all been watching me, and spying on me with seeing what I'm watching, you've seen her within the past 2 weeks. All right. And I'm pretty sure she'll come back up in the feed or something like this. But she do a lot of tourist videos. So again, these people could have these energies or these different connections with them. Right. And they just sit there and talk about me. Right. And some of these people might be seeing that. Some of these entities might be waking up to the fact that these people are wrong for what they're doing. 5 of Swords. Somebody is protecting someone or cock blocking some kind of energy here. Okay. This could be, again, somebody protecting this Ouroboros. They got 1 foot in, but they got 1 foot out because they still watching this fake Pleiadian, fake nice person. Okay. Because I feel like this person is going to go to jail for these crimes here. Okay. I feel like somebody was just waiting for somebody to say it. Okay. But again, this tarnishes your, they're thinking, so sometimes they use old world energy to try to strike someone, but then they can't do it all the time. So this will be like somebody saying, oh, it seems like this person is damaged or mentally ill or whatever they're going to try to do. Most of these people have gone through a certain process when it comes to this type of energy. All right, themselves, maybe not to this degree because they weren't supposed to change the whole world forever in a good way. But, they could be bent and bought and maneuvered and manipulated. So again, I can't be. So this is why this is a problem for these people. I'm already programmed to do what's right in most times. Not perfect now, but to do what's right. Especially Again, in the book, in the Bible, it's saying that if you do good, if you take wisdom and you do good by wisdom and you do these things by the Spirit, that you will get back tenfold. But I feel like that's why these women come in and intercede or intersect, and they do whatever they do with these men. Okay, probably even on somebody's wedding night, somebody's mother could have slept with their spouse, and this person has been afraid to even tell you this or something like this. And then they'll take him and share him with their sisters and the aunts and the mothers and the other people in the family. And you'll be feeling like, why do I feel a little bit incomplete? Because God sent me soulmates, twin flames, people that they're supposed to be on their job when they come to me. But I was wondering what's going on, and it's this thing. And there's nothing flattering about it. These men still cry out to me. Their souls still cry out to me, even if they can't remember me, if they erase their memory. So that's another weight. You see what I'm saying? That's another weight on my shoulders. I feel like this woman may go to jail. These fake nice Pleiadians energy. Okay? This could also be something about pleading cases in court. Okay? But I feel like, again, I see it's just sticking out here, though. We got the Ten of Swords in reverse. All right? So these people could have took something from me and created something so that they don't die. Also, we have this six. I guess this person can't send somebody away like she wanted to, though. It's like a double-edged sword here. Or either this person is not going to leave, but it might be because they're going to be in jail. Okay? So they may not die, but this person could go to jail. Okay? Because of some marriage or something, possibly. This could be marrying a daughter's husband or marrying a daughter so that they can have access to finances that belong to the daughter, and she'll stay broke and homeless and probably on the street or turned out and turned over and turned around by every man. This is what the spell work is that we're talking about here. Okay? That's what they do. I'm telling you, they fake nice. They will go and turn you into the ex of your own man. And they have this serpent cat thing on top of her head. Okay, so this is like a fascinator. It's usually something about them that fascinate. It might even be the scent of the real Empress here. These women are gross. They're gross, and I'm calling them out. Yeah, they try to turn the world card into reverse. The person that's really supposed to get the honor, the praise, or something like this. And not even praise, you know what I'm saying? But the accolades or the abundance from going through these particular things here. A lot of times people have their own reason of why they're trying to hide this energy, but also exploit them secretly. It's okay when you're very mousy and you come off like like some dumb blonde or something like this. All right. But again, like I said, they don't have to scream out because they're being protected, because they're pleasing these men and they're doing this, and these men can't touch me. In reality, if somebody's doing it, it's very vague, or they're just trying to put this energy on someone, or it's something like this. Or it's a certain group. We do have the stars in here. So there's a certain group of entities that are able to get attached to this woman. But again, my thing is, through technology, did these people find a very smart, sinister way to spread this energy out or to defile this energy here? Because it is in the reverse. And the animals, the chattel, or the regular everyday people, mostly slave mentality at least, and these lions of Judah, or these lions, these regal lions, are the ones that did this woman like this and tried to embarrass her or humiliate her or do something like this. I really don't know if it has anything to do with man or it may have a little bit to do with science, but we do have the Anunnaki here. So again, this Anunnaki person could be the fake nice person, and then, or these birds of a feather, because some of these people are, I noticed that some of these energies and these names and things that I be hearing are women that low key kind of, I wasn't the most beautiful girl in the world, but I was a magnet for masculine energy, I feel. So maybe it's like over sexualized with the way I was shaped or something like this. Where these other women may have a different type of body. Excuse me. Because when I was just doing a little bit of research on like, I was looking at words like remember, the Sabbath, sex, and I kept on finding that it was talking about some kind of rectangular shape here. All right. But then they chiseled out, it's usually slender on the sides, like a cylinder kind of shape or something like this. All right. Maybe something like this or whatever like this. But I remember this sister was shaped kind of like a, was shaped kind of funny, like a box or like a refrigerator a little bit. And I feel like by the time she got a little bit like a teenager, then she was more chiseled out. But it could have been these people here making her fit the description of like a big booty Judy energy. So whatever these masculines would think, that even if she's not prettier than me in the face, even if she has a mark on her face. Because again, I feel like this little mark, this little brown mole on my face, I didn't have that growing up. I didn't get this thing until probably like 6 years ago. It just showed up, right? But I do smoke cigarettes, so it could be something like this. But this sister, this fake sister or this sister energy, she was born with a large beauty, a large, well, I won't call it, like a large black mark on her face, across one side of her face. And I noticed that the boy Aubrey that we beat up because he hit my girl cousin and was trying to fight her. And so we all got upset about it, and we all started to beat him up or whatever about it. And he reminded me of Charlemagne, right? And he got that black mark on his face. You understand what I'm saying? So something is making, and he calling himself the God and sitting on the throne, right? And then there's this energy of him calling out this other masculine and him having something to do with a father or something. Well, I don't know if this is the case, but this could be. The way it just came out, I was about to talk about something different. Somebody had something to do with somebody's death or a father's death or some shit like this. I don't know. Okay, somebody could have been mad. Like I said, these are very flighty. These are very, oh, somebody said that. Now I might not be able to touch her, but I'll do this. Or I ain't going to do that, but I'll do this. It's somebody doing something like this in the background. And they're like, oh, you don't tell, you don't snitch. I'm not fucking with you. Listen, I'm not on your same team. We're not on the same wavelength anymore, even if we were at one point in time. You bailed the journey or whatever. Or you went in another direction. We're not on the same team. If I'm not in the same loop as you and I'm not actively, if I got to pull from my core energy in order to continue to do what I'm doing here, you in trouble. You might well have kept on playing around and shit like we was on the same team. Because I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing, so. Whether I feel like I'm standing alone or not. So I feel like these are people, they might just fly these flying objects or something. You see how he looked like he's standing in the spaceship with the top open? There's some other energies that's behind them looking at what they're doing too. So these people will have the fact that they have the sole authority. But we breaking barriers here, I feel. And nobody's going to get in trouble. These people was getting in trouble because you was doing, and that's what I'm saying, they're doing icky things. They're doing hateful, mean, nasty, ridiculous, retarded things. I'm not. So if I'm not, and I'm saying what I'm saying, and bringing these things to awareness, these people are not who they say they are. You can't be. You can't be. So we got the tall grays here. Putting these people through these things or whatever, and then bringing them out in these cylinders. I feel like a woman is doing this also because she knows that this is a thin line between love and hate. And she knows that somebody has restricted me from being able to, even if I was a part of this family for real or a part of these energies here, they don't feel like they want to popular or something like this possibly. I don't know. These are people with, again, here's the candlesticks, or people with these very elongated bodies. Some of these people could already have died already in the 90s, and they just brought them back as these tall, elongated grays here, okay? But I feel like, again, here go the Knight of Wands here, okay? Intimidating. So I wonder if these people feel like these entities feel like they're intimidating to a lot of people, except for, I don't know. Because we got this Bam Bam energy here with the Knight of Rods, okay? This is something that's very, like, I'm not guided by really anything. I'm just being free to let it out or something. This could be something that God is doing here. This could also be helpful energy. I don't know. Just because he looked like that don't mean nothing. Hell, this could be the energy of, some of these people You know, maybe they are wicked and somebody's changing their mindset. I don't know. To make them not wicked anymore. Could be cleaning up some stuff. I don't know what they're doing. Hell, I might be less afraid of them than these energies or whatever that's already on the ground here with their boots, you know. Okay? Cause I feel like this is somebody, there is a father figure here that's this energy here, possibly. I don't know which one. We got the Five of Wands. There could be some kind of something, but we also have this heartbreak kid energy in the reverse. Okay? I want to make sure that the people on the other side can hear what we talking about. King David here in the upright. Somebody might realize that somebody was telling the truth about something, or maybe somebody should hear somebody out. I don't know. This could be this energy that I'm picking up here. Now, like I said, what if other people didn't have no means of being on a platform saying something like this? You know, and I'm just going to sit here and waste my chance? Okay? The Hierophant. And even if somebody is being manipulated, they need to know that some of their servants or some of their people that are coming down here working with people have been trying to fuel people instead of just sitting back watching, or, you know, something like this, or testing them. Somebody's going too far, and that some people need to be heard here because somebody is, whether they're physically doing these things or mentally, it could be if somebody wasn't as strong-minded as me, it could be I might be down here to observe, and these people think they know everything, and they're sitting here like, ooh, she said that. Yep, they definitely gonna get her. They ain't gonna build this next thing with her. Oh, she definitely out of here. Yeah, we got her to say that. Oh yeah, and they just think this is the way it's gonna be. But somebody is made out of purity, and this is why these family members don't like some people already anyways. This is why these particular family members always gave you the stank face or the evil eye or something. You catch them looking out the corner of your eye. You really don't say nothing. You don't do nothing. You don't bother nobody. But if somebody bother you, you're gonna. If somebody try to fight me or something like this, we gonna go in, and it's gonna be taking some. It's gonna take some serious something to get me taken out of that fucking element. 99% of the time, I'm a very decent person. If you try to hurt me or my children or something right in front of my face, I don't give a fuck if these ain't my real children. Or you try to hurt somebody I love or something like this, or they can't defend themselves, that's what's about to happen. If I see you doing something to a crowd of people and I work at the corporation, I'm the motherfucker that probably gonna say something. Now, again, I can't say something at every point because some of these people did something to somebody. That's why I'm trying to, and I might just refrain from doing videos because I feel like it's cleanup time or something like this. It probably ain't even nothing else to say. And I don't want to be blowing no plans for nobody. You know what I'm saying? There's supposed to be avenging energies here. That's not my that's probably above my non-pay grade. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody could be thinking I'm throwing a hissy fit or something, but if I'm concerned about my twin, yes. Because what if they doing this to me, then what they doing to them? That's why I can still be understanding, even when they say, "Girl, don't talk to," or something like this. It's just something. It's just something. Okay. So whoever this is, Nine of Pentacles energy that been stealing people's lovers, whether they got the money on them or they look like money and smell like money or not. Somebody is in the Nine of Pentacles here with this Nagas energy. Okay. Nagas. I'm hearing gasolina. Talking about gasolina. This can have something to do with Kundalini energy. I never noticed these different colored discs right here between their tails. All right. So lovers, erotica, sensuality. Okay. So this made me think about that energy of, have you ever had sex with a pharaoh? Okay. Somebody might not want you to be necessarily a queen, a Nine of Pentacles. I don't know why I just got the energy where somebody wants to take a feminine energy. They're trying to discover the sex. because that's also with this when I was reading about the Sabbath and all this stuff like this, they're trying to determine a sex. So a lot of these women will manipulate a situation here. Manipulate a situation, even withhold, like take, say you're sent with a certain sensual partner, okay? These people will get in the middle of that. These are people that are supposed to be teaching you the art of love making, or just your connection alone can bring something alive in and somebody's taking this away to make a feminine energy seem more masculine. So on that note, they'll choose, oh, okay. And a lot of these women they're jealous of the yoni quality that only one, yeah, all of them are different, but there's only one that's made with, I feel like a couple that's made with these aesthetics, right? But somebody's is supposed to be different, more unique or something like this. Even some of these women could be addicted to somebody's yoni. I'm not gonna say it's mine, but I'm just saying it's somebody's, and I don't know whose it is, okay? So I don't know. I feel like this is the kind of yoni that a motherfucker be embarrassed when they in it. That's why I don't like some people. They don't like your ass. For real. And some of these women, I don't know. They don't want me to be seen as a nine of pentacle feminine energy. They just don't want it, honey. They don't want me with them motherfucking 65 inches in my head. No, I'm playing. They don't want to see how stupid. They don't want to see how stupid. And stupid is the word for like how, like, it's not calling anybody dumb. It's like wicked or rad or something like that, okay? So they don't want to see it. Even the ones that is real thin, they don't want to see the day when the motherfucker make me something that fit my shit, okay? They don't want to see it. And so they don't want to see it, bitch. They don't want to see the day when that masculine energy that I might have even sat next to God himself and help create for me in the future. With at his one point in time, beautiful inside and out. I don't know what he doing right now, but the shit was just, it was just on point. Okay, they don't want to see that shit come true in the 3D, because they know that really somebody is waking up to everything around them has been fake. It's been a shell. Somebody is Truman. They don't want to see nobody in this embrace. They don't want to see this shit for real. Even if my husband was giving this embrace, at some point they come in and break it up. Excuse me, trying to call this an introvert energy. They don't want to see me at one of them parties. They don't want to see me show up at the ball. No. They don't want to see me after raising these children all these years and working hard and feeding this man and bringing him and serving him his plate and doing all this shit. And now I'm falling out of that because, you know, we about to be in the empty nest syndrome kind of age and everything like this. They don't want me to sit up in nobody's chair and have somebody just do my hair and makeup and beat my shit to the motherfucking... No, they don't want to see that. Mm-mm. They done skip from the BB, the big beautiful woman, to the BBL. They don't want to see that. Girl, they wouldn't want to look at that wedding night. They wouldn't want none of that. They wouldn't. See, what they won't admit to you is they're the problem that brought this strife and this blockage and this defense energy into the house in the first place. If you was in a decent relationship, what was decent? This is the people that tried to do this. Now, again, you might have caught on to it and you're like, I ain't even going to be like that or something like this. But now the masculine acting real funny. Or now your feminine acting real funny. You know what I'm saying? and acting real defensive. It's because of one of these sick parents. They don't want to see no nigga stand up and say, what you say? They don't want to see that. No. No. They want to say, well, everybody else is talking about her. Oh, well. Yeah, they already put videos out. Can't do nothing about it now. You know, that's what they want. That's what they want. Okay? They don't want nobody saying, she's staying, or no, bring her to me. They don't want that. Yeah, they how dare somebody try to protect you? A woman want to make this person want to kill the world for her with science, technology here, and other advancements. These kind of people, somebody even came in for you. These people will probably be ready to be. He in the upright. He got grapes in abundance. They'll be ready to knock him out, or they'll be ready to try to suck the blood or suck the life or suck the money out of him. I already told y'all I was having them dreams that this is what a family was going to do. And the masculine energy wasn't going to have nothing. But this was like an angelic being and was easier to be manipulated. This is like somebody that God sent from underneath the ground after been growing up there his whole life. Or sent out from outer space or some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And sent them straight to you. But the family came and said, wait a minute. Now, they ain't been doing none of this shit before. But when the perfect, yeah. Okay, so then they want to block. That's what it is. Even so much that they want to just pierce his neck. Look how this shit is right up on his neck. And then start draining out the fluid here. Look how it's red on the ground. I'm trying to tell you. This could even be your original, if you have a Taurus or a King of Pentacles or an Aries, which would be the perfect. Because you, girl, you mean to tell me, see, because I feel like another God energy is trying to protect me from any kind of like, to make it harder for these people to read. So I know they know what I like. I know they know who I look at on my pictures once in a while or something like this. They know. They know. I know they watching it close, whoever it is. So, Yep, this High Priestess in reverse. Okay, one of these Bell Damn Mother energies here. Yep, but we got the Temperance Angel. Bow. I'm going to start calling the Temperance Angel the Tower. I'm going to draw a tower on her dress. Okay? Somebody might have even got a sneak marriage or something like this. Or like this or something like this. But I don't know, something about to be over here. Or this might be, again, you about to be over with your relationship. But somebody trying to get somebody to walk away from something that is going to protect them for a certain while. Because whoever your person is, they may not be able to come back in right now. Or this is how it was at some point in time. This could be past, present, or future. So somebody wants you to give up that marriage or something like this. Because they want to see you, during the next whatever years go through like a rough patch or something like this. Yeah, a tiller of the land. But somebody is not a tiller. I don't mind being trained for something. Or even if we're backtracked just a little bit. You know, we just backtrack a little bit. You know, they could have planned this for 40 years. But really, it would only take like 3 years, you know, for the level up and getting the culture and getting something like this, you know, to get etiquette or whatever. Like, it would only take me, because I'm a fast learner. You just got to present. That's my mindset is based on presenting me with something that is going to. Now, you might call it spoiled or whatever. I can't help it. Everybody in the world don't have to be that way. That's why I'm saying you should never model yourself after what anybody is doing. I don't care if I came down here as E.T. or I don't care if I came up out of the ground as a master fucking reptilian. I don't care what. You should never base anything off of any other one person. You don't have the right to look in somebody else's house and see how they carry themselves in their house and tell them how they could do it better. You don't have the right. Really, you don't have the right to tell nobody about if they should get a job, if they should not, what type of job they should get. You don't have no right doing that. You don't know. God might have just placed somebody here to lay low, don't really get no jobs, don't give nobody your social security number, don't tell nobody your name. You know, we got you a decent masculine energy here that's going to give you at least what you need, because we talk about shit like that in the Bible. When God said, what else do you need? You got everything you pretty much need. I never been really complaining. Okay, I could have been whiny a little bit once in a while, you know, but like I said, a lot of women that haven't had a man around them for 20 or 25 years, they don't know what it feels like to be decent with your man or something. But sometimes you might, in women that been in a relationship for a year, stop fronting like you can't be vulnerable in front of your man, or if you ain't never asked your man for nothing, whether it's to take the trash out or to you know, get your ass poked out, whatever it would be. You don't try to act like, you know, it's something wrong, like somebody is a spoiled brat. They think everybody should do. I don't think that. But if that's the agreement with me and my spouse came up with, it's none of your motherfucking business. And when you come around and you trying to get him to poke you up so that you can end up sitting doing the same fucking thing I'm doing, when you could go find your own fucking man, and then you want to laugh about that too, after you done chased away any other galactic or any other alternative selections. You understand? You just being a mean, nasty hearted bitch. And we don't need people like you around. That's just it. At one point in time, I'm like, dang God, is you showing me that this is Taurus is the twin flame? I mean, because I could deal with that too and work. I mean, if something about to change around here, I could be patient. So don't like people, don't let people tell you to go there. They want you out your fucking spot. With this immovable energy, I don't get chased off and ran off. I get moved. And if you can't do that, you must not be the one. You can try and call the relationship whatever you want to call it from the outside looking in. But again, like I said, it's nobody's fucking business. So I've been in very understanding, and that we've gone through ups and downs in our situation. Dude, let's just keep it real. Because people, we talk about a lot, men, women, men, but we don't, in relationships and this, but I feel like nobody's hitting on the real gut something, because a lot of people haven't been, a lot of people that saying this are at our age right here. And a lot of these people are a little bit younger or something like this in college and stuff like that. And I feel like they found model couples that went through the struggle, that went through that defeated those odds to a certain extent. Like you can't be in love with your and work it out and still stay married to your high school sweetheart. Well, we did that. You can't be having a baby when you're young and everything and still make it or have a. Well, we already was having the children in that at a young age in our 20s. We were already in the little house with the damn near almost picket fence. So, you know what I'm saying? It was to show people could have looked at this shit a whole different way. But no, somebody wanted to destroy something. A Queen of Wands in reverse. So that's why I said, what's the difference between you're not going to beat the odds of it's a very advanced group here on the planet that's interfering in your relationship. Most likely it's not going to last. I didn't know that this was going to happen, you know, but I'm not going to let something like this kill me. But it's, again, everybody should be, if this is what's going on, everybody should be treated fairly. I just feel like these people are trying to make me experience something. It's not your fucking place to try to make somebody experience it. I've gotten kinks out and fixed many more things about myself and generational curses, even with just my children, even being overwhelmed and not getting none of my family members to reach out to me or my best friends to reach out to me to take my children when I had all 4 of them. I went through those things and I pulled myself together and I broke curses like spanking and yelling and things like this. Oh, yes. When they were younger and I was young, oh, yeah, it was on and popping. But at a certain point in time, I said, yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't even like the way it sounds. And I changed it. Nobody taught me nothing but God. So you don't get to come over here. You see what I'm saying? It didn't hurt my feelings. I just noticed that, I just take note of shit throughout my whole life. Somebody is older than me and they just can't believe. You just mad and you just can't believe. You just mad and you can't believe. And that's okay. You ain't got to. Then don't take from me. Why are you still watching me? Some guys like their woman like that, and maybe just like a little like serious all the time. You want some bad bitch that's just serious all the time and bossy and shit around the house all the time. I got this. I could pay for my own stuff. No. Sometimes a man like that, like I really wanted to get those. I really want to get those shoes. Oh, okay, go ahead and get it. I mean, maybe not all the time or whatever, but like I said, that's my motherfucking business. No, you want me out the way or you want them out the way or whatever like this. So you can sit up in his face and do the same damn thing. You know, like this is the thing that I don't get. I just don't get it. So somebody could be also trying to put you through a cycle to have to go through bravery. Well, I'm already brave enough. My back is up against the wall. The whole world seems like they're staring at me. If it's not, these people are giving me the perception that that's what's going on and applying the pressure that makes it feel like that's what's going on. And I'm still standing on my own. I'm not looking to my husband. That I don't even know if I can trust any of them. Okay. But you know, I'm still here. That's another thing that shows somebody's strength. This is my home. 2. Okay. So again, I need none of these women because I can see through you. You're weaker than me. And these particular women that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you guys that's watching this. I'm not talking about you guys that support or you guys that know. I'm talking about a certain select group of people that's supposed to have, there's supposed to be some type of kinship or something to me. Or they're supposed to be handling my case or something like this. And they have been, it's a disgrace. We got the Queen of Swords in the upright. Like I said, I've already, you know, okay, but I seen that Page of Cups, and I was thinking, I'm wondering if somebody was just trying to give somebody a baby to make them experience something, but that's not right. Like I said, if you're going out there opening up your legs or something like this, but if this is some people using technology and science to go ahead and impregnate somebody and do something critical like that because a man has chosen to step out at a certain time when there's an observation going on, so you want to even the playing field by doing something to a woman that she didn't open up, she didn't, you see, that's why we got to talk about this shit in a different light. And maybe I'm the only one to do so. That she did not go out there and open up her legs to nobody, and all of a sudden somebody is just pregnant, or she knows that her husband is or her is incapable of doing something, and all of a sudden, so these entities want to make somebody do this because of somebody else's inconvenience, or because somebody want to play around with another female or another male for 5 years, and you know what I'm saying? It just don't seem right to me. Because this is a cycle of also abundance and riches being stolen from kings and queens that need to build and change things for the world. But it's 2 narcissistic motherfuckers that want to take it and do something with it and leave you on this planet with nothing after your eyes have been opened. Ace of Cups. These people could have tried to just put somebody in jail or put somebody in jail for a long time. Because this made me think about the slammer. Like, as soon as this needles go down, like, you're going to be in a prison set. Because you can't really tell if they're on top of his face. Or I guess you can imagine them being a little bit more towards us. And this is like bars or something that's about to go down by the side of his face or something. Like, barely missing his face. Okay? So we're going to talk about it. We're going to document it. Nobody don't want to listen. They don't have to. Okay? But you're going to hear what I'm hearing, because these might be the cries of the people. These might be cries from within my soul. These might be cries from my subconscious. These may be cries from, but these silly people like Mommy Watson think it's going to defile my energy and make me seem damaged. There's nothing on the planet or nowhere else that these people can do to me to defile me, to remove me from any type of opportunity that is for me. So even if you thought this shit was written in the 1800s, or you just wrote it in 2021 to try to change something, you don't have the authority, and your opinion does not matter. Because some people have done something to you, like put a cut down the middle of your back or something, and then they say, well, here's the rule. It says that you can't have a cut down the middle of your back. You know, it's some shit like this that somebody is doing. And that's what proves the IQ that you have. Because some of these people have been unplugged from your energy or something like this, and they showing their true colors. That's why some of these masters like, whoa, wait a minute. Did we get tricked or something? I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like it's too late to turn back now. They already did something, but I feel like there's an opposing energy here. And that energy could have done something else, like try to grow something. Somebody feels bad about something, okay? And I feel like if I'm seeing what I'm seeing correctly, that's who I want to give gratitude to, because I feel like somebody did something very heroic, very daunting or something like this. And that's what I'll just say. And it makes me very happy. It may be the very happiest thing that I've seen in a long time. Kind of make me a little bit tearing up if this is what I think. All right. So again, I wasn't thinking about these people that I feel are honoring these women over me, putting these over the Son of God or God on earth. it's somebody else that would be doing something totally separate. And I hope these people didn't get in trouble for something. Okay? So we got a tower here in the reverse, and we got burdens in reverse. This may be that some of these women are trying to put their burdens on somebody else, knowing how harsh this energy is. And on the day of judgment, they wanted me to carry their burdens up to the cross, right? And get slashings on my back from this. And they didn't want these energies to see, especially if they're using these men with their twats or their boxes to get them to these alien forces or whatever, okay? Or with the way that they know how to use their mind or something like this, okay? Maybe they're just really more accessible for empathic energy because, again, a lot of just everyday women that are Susie homemakers, that and they maybe never have been, and that's what they want to be. And I'm at a point in my life where I want to be both. I could be that boss, but I can also be his bae. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my journey is different. Somebody was supposed to be maybe haven't built much or put many roots down, but me and this person was going to put roots down. Okay. So there could be something else here too. Okay. Somebody could be trying, I'm hearing the fireman. Yeah. Because somebody could be trying to tell Inanna that she has to go and go till the ground, but it's in reverse here. This should be about opportunity, growth, not even just shoving somebody right in the spotlight, but giving somebody that time to, adjust. But as that's going on, I feel like these people feel like they changed something for the future. And these are wicked bitches that probably been having their spirit on the earth for a long time. They wanted the opportunity that was going to be given to me. But before they left or before they ended up doing something, they wanted to make sure that there would be no trace of me at all. So they tricked these men into having seed. They tricked these men into who was the energies that needed to be kept holy. Some of these men were childish themselves, and they just didn't want to see this time of feminine energy. So other feminine energies didn't want to see this person because of their own reasons. They've been jealous of me all their life or something like this. I don't know why. It's like these people see me frolicking through the fucking Buckingham Palace with everything or frolicking through here like a fucking Paris Hilton or something like this, getting everything I want, and that's not the case. It's really a little bit oppressive, actually, when you have to rely on somebody else for your income. Okay. But again, nobody said that the gods were going to come and split the world open, and it was going to be some kind of heavy energy here where certain people will go through more measures that it wouldn't even be right for you to be out there working, to go through the process that I feel I've been going. This is what this is my work, working for God right here. And I know that, again, some things were formed this way for me to be able to have this opportunity through a certain point in time to do this. That's why a partner was made to fit this energy. And for some reason, we always been able to balance it out. If it's not now, then all I need to know is the truth. You see what I'm saying? And then somebody can prepare. Whatever is being done here is ugly. They want it to be like, or for you to think, or, okay, so this could be, like I said, projecting energy. And then, or this is actually what's going on here. All right? And I feel like it's worse when you lose somebody, but they're still there. Right? But I feel like also a lot of people have been convinced that this other energy carried the power. So now I should be crying because when there's no sunshine when she's gone. And I'm thinking, who? Because I felt like I've always brought my own sunshine. It don't have to be. You can look on the outside looking in and think that that's not the case. But you don't know what's burning in my soul. So again, like I said, somebody that got it twisted here. While we got this person right here hiding behind a bush trying to get a sip from this cup. Or that's what they used to do. But I feel like this is also could be a masculine energy that got taken away from me or something. And they always would come around and check on me or something like this. And now they've been working on a team with some people. And they've met one of these women. They met them. This could be the woman just a stalker. And now she got him. I don't know. And that's just what this could be. Okay? Because somebody has been very well protected. Not to even be able to see any of this stuff. Or sense this stuff, but I feel like what happened is access given to other people, access granted to other people. And a lot of these women are broken and wounded or whatever like this, and they want to come off pure and clean, like, oh, I didn't have these traumas or something, because they know how these people are going to take it and turn it around. But I feel like, again, this is where these people are going to lose, because it's about what is your intentions. Okay? So I'll see you guys later.